Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you.
Well, thanks everybody for joining me today. This is a topic that is near and dear to my heart, the quality of relationships. And today we're going to talk specifically about work relationships. Although what I'm going to share with you is something that can be applied in any relationship. So keep that in mind. We will focus on work relationships. And I'm going to give you a template that I've used for 20 years with great success. It's a simple 3-step process. It's simple, though I would say it's not necessarily easy. And it's really can be really powerful and really have a great impact on the people that you work with and interact with in work. So we're dependent on people to do our jobs continually. We're going to talk about all of those people. It could be your boss, it could be your peers, whether within your organization or across organizations. It might be people who report to you, or it might be business partners, vendors, shared service organizations. Anywhere there are relationships and people that you're dependent on to do your jobs effectively and to be successful. Okay, so let's step into that. So we start with really asking, make sure I can advance these slides. That's the first step. Here we go. So why does it matter? Well, it's pretty simple. And it's not rocket science. I think all of us know that this is true. Technical skills are obviously really critical for those of us in the IT world. And we need others to produce the results we're committed to delivering. It's pretty obvious, right? And yet it can be incredibly challenging and really difficult at times. So we all have people that we work with where it works well. It's easy. We get along with them, they get us, we get them. It's a naturally easy relationship. And that's wonderful when we have that. But the fact is, we don't get to pick all the people we work with. Sometimes we get to choose, but more often we don't. And the people are always changing. So roles are changing. One day we're working for one person and that relationship may be great and easy. And then there's a reorganization and we're reporting to someone new who has a completely different style than ours. So what can we do? How can we intentionally address and improve the quality of our relationships when it isn't happening naturally and easily? So this is a process to apply to that, because those difficult relationships, sometimes they're just a little bit annoying, or there's just something that's off, and sometimes there's major conflict and real difficulty, and it can bring a lot of frustration. It's not productive. It can be downright miserable. So there's a whole range of the quality of our relationships. And the beginning of this process really looks at what is the quality of the relationships for those people that are most important to us to be successful. And what if you had a process to address the places where it really isn't working well, to make it even a little bit easier, a little more enjoyable, a little bit easier to produce the results that you want to produce? We're all being asked to do more with less. And frankly, when relationships aren't working well, it just adds stress to an already overloaded workload, right? So it's just one more thing that gets in our way. If we can improve the quality of those difficult relationships, we can give ourselves some ease in moving forward. So let's look at it. What are the 3 steps? The first is assessing the relatedness we have with the people that we work with on a regular basis, the people that are most important for us. Really looking at them. What is the quality of those relationships? The second step is creating a place of intention. And this includes an intention for ourselves and really being clear about where we stand and what we're committed to, why we show up every day, why we do what we do. And also creating a place of intention for the other person. So we're going to talk more about how to do that. And then the third step is having a conversation for relationship. So this is a conversation not for a project result, not for an action, not to resolve conflict, but specifically and solely to improve our relatedness with another person. So we'll talk about how to structure that and what that looks like and what's needed. Okay, so we're going to start with looking at how we assess our relatedness with others. So we're going to begin by thinking about who are those people that are most important to you and to your ability to succeed. So I want you to take a minute now and jot down some of the names of the people who you have to work with every day. Now, you may not have to work with them every day, but they're the most important for you to be successful, to deliver the results you're being held accountable for. You may be dependent on them. They may be dependent on you. Who are those people? Even if you just write down 5 names for now, because we're going to use that list and we're going to go through this process together. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning, but there is a Q&A section at the end of the presentation. If you have questions as I go, I'll be happy to try to address those, so just put those into the chat. So take a moment, write down at least 5 names of the people who are most important in your day-to-day work. So we're going to look at that, and we're going to look at, so what is the level of relatedness that you have between yourself and those individuals today? Okay? And we're going to use a process, a scale, to rate the level of relatedness. So here's the scale. 1 to 10, 0 to 10, really.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.